Scott, what do you see as the biggest opportunity in the self-storage space today?
Man, we're looking at any and all of them right now. I think one of the biggest is that there's so many people that are just scared. They're sitting on the sidelines. And you know what? There's some owners right now that they're facing a refinance and at 80% LTV. And now it's time to refinance those loans, variable, or they just have to. And now rates are at double. They're at 8+% interest, and the banks are only going to lend at a 65% LTV. Well, those owners haven't created a whole lot of value in the facility. Well, the numbers may not work, the debt service coverage ratio, or just the amount to be able to pay off the old loan. And so in that case, there's going to be some troubled owners that you're either going to have to come to the closing table with a bag of money to make up the shortfall, or they're going to come to the closing table with keys because they can't afford to refinance it. And so for those folks that treated this business like a hobby instead and didn't do the things that they needed to do to create value, they're going to end up having to sell. They're going to be don't wanters, or the bank's going to end up with it and they're going to be don't wanters. So we're already seeing that. I forget what the numbers are, else you may know. There's trillions of dollars of commercial real estate that's underwater right now. And third and fourth quarter of 2023 and into 2024 is when we're going to start seeing those properties go back to the lenders. They're not going to go through foreclosure like they did in the past. They've already pretty much mentioned that, but there's going to be a lot of short sales and a lot of negotiations. So getting in with those lenders and just keeping your eye open for those opportunities, there's going to be plenty for the picking. Get fired up about this asset class of self-storage. As we say, it's not very sexy. It's metal boxes on concrete slabs, but why I love it is what's behind it, and that is the thing. It just cash flows. It performs well, both during good times as well as during recessionary times. It's just solid. If somebody doesn't pay, we get to evict them. We don't evict them. We actually lock them out and we sell their stuff. And just for so many reasons, the asset class just continues to outperform. You got to do something right now. And this asset class is the one that lenders love. And so it's going to be the easier asset class to get into because it's the one that does the best during these times right now. And then we'll talk about what I call really my top 10 reasons why I love self-storage. And it's just from a business model, a sheer business model. It just makes sense. And so you'll get that at the end of it. And then I'll also share some tips on how to go out and find the money. I mean, that's always on the top of everybody's mind. And right now it's a little more difficult, but with self-storage, I'm going to show you the corners to look in where you can go pick up a pile of money to close on your first or next facility.